It's the Queen of Spades, coming at your juggler. Mouth sealed with duct tape, 1, 2, check up. Quantum bombs will knock your chin and twist your neck and buck your head off. I'm from a whole other dimension, born killers. We assassinated us, complete obliteration. The dead walk at dawn, and we nearly raised you. We pulled you into parts so we can dissect them. Transmuted all the bullshit that ripped you back together. However, niggas really try to fuck with me. They not knowing who I be. All they know is that I'm married. My rhymes is bloody to the 3rd degree. Like your neck on my guillotine, we murdering the beat. Bobbi, oh Bobbi, it's far too many of us dying. Peace and bright blessings, guys. It's your Queen of Spades coming at you today. I hope all my royals are doing well. I'm doing pretty good for the most part. I've decided to do a reading today on the lovely Miss Whitney Houston. And you will hear sounds from my family, my children, particularly. But I'm doing a reading today on Miss Whitney Houston because she actually passed away February 11th, 2012, which happened to be my birthday. And, you know, ever since then, I've had some questions as to, you know, basically questions surrounding her death. And, you know, we're going to get into this reading today and find out the truth of the matter. And so I'm asking Divine Source, as well as my enlightened ancestors, to definitely help me to receive the most clear, truthful answers where this reading is concerned. And who knows, maybe you have some of the same questions. But if not, just tune in and enjoy the reading. All right. Definitely like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you can be notified when I upload, and definitely comment down below if you have any questions, if you have any comments, if you have ideas for other readings. Maybe there's a particular celebrity that you're curious about. Definitely, you know, ask me to do a reading on that celebrity down below, and I will get to that reading as soon as possible. Okay? So without further ado, let's get into this reading. I've already pre-shuffled, but I'm going to shuffle once more. Spirit, we're doing a reading today on Miss Whitney Houston. Please allow us to have the most clear, concise, truthful answers. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So today I've decided to use my Santa Muerte tarot deck. It's befitting, you know, for the reading, and I felt led to use it. So that's what we're gonna use. Okay. I must say that even as I was like writing down the questions, because I have I can have a very spliced memory, because I'm always thinking of many different things at one time, or spirit is talking to me and dropping things on me all at once. And so I never want a chance missing out on the opportunity, you know, to ask a question just because I may have forgotten.
what that question was. So I always write them down beforehand, and that way I can refer back to my notes, when I am doing my reading. Um, when in the pre-shuffle, the World popped out, and just now the Knight of Pentacles. Um, when I was writing the questions for this reading, um, a lot of different emotions came up. um, it's hard to explain, but many different emotions of anxiety, grief, just being unsettled popped up for me, and that's when I realized I was really channeling into her energy. Um, so yeah, let's go. Let's get into this. Okay, so the first question is, as a young girl, what was Whitney Houston's overall energy? Here's my ring getting in the way. As a young girl, what was Whitney Houston's overall energy? As a young girl, what was Whitney Houston's overall energy? Please give me clear, truthful answers, Spirit. 3-card pull, please. Mm. Okay, thank you, Spirit. 2 more, please. Mm. Thank you, Spirit. 1 more, please. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Mm. Okay. So the first card that popped up is the 10 of Swords. Okay. Second card that popped up was the 8 of Wands. Okay. Third card that popped up is the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Okay, so why are my eyes watering? 10 of Swords represents abandonment, betrayal, um, feelings of backbiting, backstabbing, um, feelings of not having a connection. Um, you just feel kind of alone and abandoned. Um, she might have felt like the oddball out of all of her siblings. Um, she definitely felt a sense of aloneness as a child, as a little girl. Um, but she always had high hopes and high dreams, which is why the 8 of Wands popped out. The 8 of Wands usually, yeah, the 8 of Wands usually represents an energy of, wow, Okay, hold on before I say what I'm feeling. Let me just check it out really quick. Spirit downloading all this on me all at once just from this first question. Yeah, moving forward, traveling. Yeah, she wanted a new beginning. She wanted to definitely move forward in her life and start fresh, and she wanted to be a star. It is a card of action and swiftness, and that's what I thought. But I just wanted to make sure, because I don't want to underrepresent how she felt and the energy that she felt as a child. Um, she definitely wanted fast movement, and with the Ace of Pentacles coming up as the third card, she wanted fast movement towards, you know, a rich, wealthy, you know, an abundant life. And she started working towards that, or she started making up in her mind to work towards that. And she was given a beautiful gift, her voice, um, to help her to get there. Um, she always had high hopes and dreams. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Spirit's like, you don't need to check nothing. Trust your instincts. I'm like, okay. Okay. Next question is actually a pendulum question. And even though I have my laptop turned up all the way to the max, my sound still comes out very low in my videos. I have to turn it all the way up just to hear myself um, before uploading it. So now I understand I probably need a microphone of some sort to, you know, hook up to my laptop or to a camera. So I'm just going to start speaking louder in the meantime. I hope I don't sound like I'm yelling at you guys, but I'm just trying to make sure that even my words come out clear and concise. Okay. Let's get into it. Knight of Cups in reverse came out at the bottom of the deck. Okay. So, next question is obvious, but I wanted to ask it anyway, um, just to be able to tap into her energy. Some questions may seem like obviously, but it helps me to tap into that person's energy that much more when I ask even the more simplistic questions. Did she enjoy singing? Did Whitney Houston enjoy singing? Okay, so that's a yes. Did Whitney Houston enjoy entertaining others with her talents and gifts? So that's a yes. Okay. Next question is a tarot card question. What was Whitney Houston's mother's authentic energy towards Whitney Houston? How did Whitney Houston's mother feel towards her authentically? Give me a 3-card pull, please, Spirit. Guys, I'm feeling different emotions right now, and I think I'm channeling her energy. Feel like I'm channeling her energy. Whitney Houston's. How did Whitney Houston's mother feel towards her authentically? What was the energy behind Whitney Houston's mother towards her? I keep forgetting to speak up. Oh, okay. Whitney Houston's mother's energy towards her. Thank you, Spirit. Please clarify the Nine of Swords. Okay, one more, please, Spirit. Thank you. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Okay. Whew. So the first card that popped up was the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. The second card that popped up was the Nine of Swords. All right. The clarification for the Nine of Swords that popped up was the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. And the last card that popped up was the Ace of Swords. Okay. So, yeah, overall, she felt that she had a chance in life to become greater and better than her circumstances. Um, Overall, she felt like she had a chance at becoming something very great, very big. Um, she felt that she had to stay on her, to make sure that she could be something great. But I'm getting the feeling that she did not, uh, she did not think that she would be getting like big in the industry. She wanted, she had the idea that her talents and gifts would be strictly for the church. Um, it would be, used and expounded on when she went to church. Um, she felt like a lot of worryation as far as, her getting noticed by someone in the industry. I think she at one time wanted to become mainstream, but singing like gospel music and stuff. Um, there's also feelings there of, her wondering if her daughter was going to become, bigger than life itself, like bigger than even her and her talents as a singer. Um, their whole family is a family of singers, from my understanding. Um, and so the worryation and the grief comes in where because I believe that this Queen of Pentacles energy is Whitney, and I feel like maybe she thought about all of the woes and things that would come forth um, for Whitney Houston if she did end up getting picked up or noticed by the industry. That's the energy that I'm picking up. Ace of Swords. I also feel as though she was a very stern disciplinarian where Whitney was concerned. Um, she was she's a religious woman, so mm, mm, okay. She's a very religious woman, so she wanted Whitney to grow up, in a certain way, in a certain fashion. Um, I believe she was of Christian religion and background, so she wanted to stay on top of her to make sure like she didn't go astray also. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Okay. How did Whitney Houston's siblings authentically feel towards her? How did Whitney Houston's siblings authentically feel towards her? How did Whitney Houston's siblings authentically feel towards her? Whoa. Thank you, Spirit. Ooh. Wow. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Two more, please. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Ooh. Thank you, Spirit. Please clarify the devil energy for me, please. Whoa. Mm. Thank you, Spirit. So, this is a very interesting spread. Um, hmm. Okay. Reason why I say it's interesting is because the devil popped up first, and the devil is a representation of, like those lower desires, lust, sexual feelings. And I believe it was stated that one of her brothers molested her when she was little, um, when she was a young girl, when she was a child. Um, so that's very interesting. And the that came up in the reading. It's interesting that that came up in the reading. Um, I'm not sure if any consequences came to him from her parents or not. That's one thing that I'm unclear about. Um, but the Five of Wands came out as clarification of the devil, which usually is like fighting, arguing, disagreeing, um, conflict. So she probably got into a lot of, which on one side of things, fighting, arguing, getting into conflicts with your siblings is not out of the ordinary, but the devil energy um, kind of is. Well, it is. especially if it's talking about the situation with her, one of her older brothers who was molesting her as a child. That's sick. Um, but also the Knight of Cups came out. I don't know why I didn't just started picking up on the energy. The Devil, Five of Wands clarified it. Knight of Cups came out next. Ace of Wands came out last. Okay. So also, I'm not sure if it feels like Whitney is the Knight of Cups energy. And yeah, I believe that she was there to, offer like, you know, um, different forms of emotional support um, to her family and siblings. But I don't think that it was always reciprocated. Um, she had a very different way of thinking and being, and yeah, she was offering, cups to her siblings and her family. Um, but I think that they also saw that she had the potential to be something great as well, based off the fact that the Ace of Wands came out. And the Ace of Wands energy basically is, new beginnings. Okay, thank you, Spirit. I think that the disagreements between her and her siblings, I feel led to say, was probably more toxic than, regular bouts that people may have with siblings and family members. It was probably a little bit more on the toxic side. The Strength card popped out. And I believe she had to remain strong and show a sense of strength in order to make it through and get past certain situations. Mm, my nose itching. Ooh. Okay, so let's get to the next question. I'm hearing like all these different messages. Okay. Um, Next question is a pendulum question. Did Whitney Houston have a daughter before Bobbi Kristina? Okay, so that's a yes. I had heard rumors um around the time of her death, like this video started surfacing online about this young girl who's now grown, um, that was Whitney Houston's daughter and possibly a child that she got pregnant with by her brother who was molesting her. that she ended up giving up. She didn't want to give her daughter up, from my understanding. And it may not have been her brother's child. I'm not sure of the particulars surrounding the situation. But because she had the pregnancy, because she ended up giving birth so young, her mother, who is, uberly religious, she did not want that stain on her reputation, Whitney Houston's, and she didn't want to look bad as, a devout Christian mother as well. So she had the baby, and then, she gave it up. She was forced to give it up for adoption. Queen of Swords. Yeah, she was forced to give the baby up for adoption, but she never forgot that baby. And, she continued to want to fill that void over the years growing up because she knew that she had a baby, but nobody else really did. The Emperor came out as well. I feel like because she was a young girl having a baby, and she wasn't married, that was another thing that they didn't want, like another stigma that they didn't want her to have surrounding herself. I don't think that she really wanted to give up the baby, but she had to. And when that video surfaced, I didn't really know how true that was, but now according to Spirit is saying that that definitely was the case. She did have a daughter before Bobbi Kristina. I'd like to ask, hold on one second. I'd like to ask if that young girl who surfaced in the video, if she was in fact Whitney Houston's daughter. Give me one second, guys. Houston's daughter before Bobbi Kristina. Where is it? Okay, I see. Give me one second. Okay. Yeah, I'm not seeing that video pop up. Probably need to go back where I had found the video. Whitney Houston's other daughter. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. And she's a pretty little girl. I'm not really sure of her name. Let me see. This is the video that I watched. Oop. These phones, I tell you. Yeah, okay, found it. Is Leola Brown. Wait a minute. Is that the girl's name? Can't be Brown because it was before Bobbi Brown, I believe. Okay, I'm not sure, guys, what the girl's the young girl's name was. But she's a pretty little baby. Um, Beautiful little girl. And she's grown now. Um, and they're saying, it's a possibility that this child could have been, her and her older brother's baby. Okay, so let's get out of that because I can't find the little girl's name. So let's just go back to our reading here. Sorry for the interruption, guys. I really wanted to know specifically if the little girl that they're showing in videos is her oldest daughter. I feel like intuitively it might be. I think it is, to be honest. Um, okay, so what was the nature of Whitney Houston's relationship with Nick Gordon? What was the nature of Whitney Houston's relationship with Nick Gordon? Give me a 3-card pull, please, Spirit. What was the nature of Whitney Houston's relationship with Nick Gordon? Give me a 3-card pull, please, Spirit. Okay, thank you, Spirit. 2 more, please. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. So it's a very interesting dynamic because this young guy came into their lives, her and Bobbi Kristina's life, and nobody really knew where he came from. Um, Nobody really knew where he came from or, how they got involved with him. But he just kind of popped up in their lives all of a sudden. So I'm interested to know, what really happened with him. The first card that popped up was the 7 of Cups. Second card that popped up was the Hangman. Third card that popped up was the Tower. I feel like Nick Gordon was offered a level of new opportunities with Whitney Houston. Sorry for those notifications, guys. I'm getting messages. I feel like Nick Gordon was offered, lots of different opportunities with Whitney Houston and Bobbi Kristina. Um, with the energy coming from the Seven of Cups, I also feel like I feel like he was also the Hanged Man energy. He just kind of like watched and learned, you know. Um, maybe if I get rid of it, then it won't make sounds. Maybe. There we go. Um, yeah, I feel like he was hanging in the balance, just watching how things went, um, just kind of taking in everything and being accepting of the different opportunities that was coming his way. Um, and the question, what was the nature of Whitney Houston's relationship with Nick Gordon? Yeah, that pretty much makes sense that the tower came out because um, there was a, like their whole relationship was tumultuous. Um, and then with like the heart, I don't know, I think I've showed you this before, guys, but in the Seven of Cups card, there's a heart right here at the top. And it feels like where matters of the heart was concerned, nope, it didn't stop it. Where matters of the heart is concerned, very tumultuous. Um, very tumultuous, very chaotic energy in their connection. Thank you, Spirit. He seemed like a very troubled person by himself. And then, of course, Whitney was going through what she was going through with, her addictions and stuff. And so that's not a great combination at all. Okay. Okay. So, wow. So overall, I would say definitely a tower energy overall between Whitney and Nick Gordon, totally and completely. Hold on one second, guys. Let me mute my notifications.